Hello. Good morning. Can you hear me clearly, guys? Just realized my volume was down a bit. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be joining us from this morning. And welcome, 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 welcome. I see. Okay, great, Jackie. Thank you. I realized my volume was down. Okay. Thank you all for being here on another beautiful, well, it's not sunny, but another beautiful Saturday morning, early o'clock. I see quite a few of you have been here since 10:04. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for trusting in me and supporting me and joining me. Most of you are here every Saturday morning once I have a live, so thank you. Forever grateful for joining our Saturday morning tea time. Before I say hello to who's in the chat, I this morning I asked my guides, my team, what did they want us to know? And interestingly, I was guided to this deck by Radley Valentine. It's called Angel Answers, and the card that flipped over, they're reminding us that meditation brings answers. And even if you think, oh, I can't meditate, I can't sit for that long, or I don't. It's just silencing your mind for a brief second. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Just for 5 minutes or 2 minutes, just try to quiet the mind. Ask your question, quiet the mind, and ask your team to bring in whatever answers they need to bring in for you. Sometimes you get it immediately. Sometimes you're like, hey, knock, knock. I'm not getting anything. Or it may be not what we expect them to give us. So we don't think we're getting anything. But they're reminding us meditation brings answers. And I just heard, even when you're praying in my head, I just heard prayers too bring answers. And again, it doesn't have to be the sit down for however long praying. 2 minutes, reaching out, and you'll get the answers that you need. All right. So let's jump. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get into saying some hellos. Hey, Jackie B. Hey, Thandika, Sunshine. Venus Spices. Hey. We have Aditi. My phone is on vibrate, on do not disturb. And now all these messages are coming through. So let me power down my phone, because it'll be my luck. Somebody decides to call right in the middle. Okay, there we go. It's powered off now. Okay, sorry about that. Right in the middle of a read, it'll go off. Violets for Roses, Stephanie, hello. We have Mia Dragon. Jazz Aquacade. Yes, Jazz Aquacade. Shining Love Light Truth. Good morning. Hello, hello. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Sweet Fairyish. Hello. Poirot Forever. I think I've gotten everyone. Okay, let's go down a little further. Oh, thank you, Poirot. I see your comment. I tried to look a little presentable for you guys, Oh wow, Jackie, you have oh, it's it's a bit cloudy here. We don't have any sun. Hey L, how are you? Jazz N2H. Oh, hi. You're new, GMCM. Unless if I missed you before, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hey Wonder Grant. Don't try unprotected. Hello. Oh, you did? Okay. I see your comment there. Don't try. Okay. Hey Brenda T, good morning. Let's see. Don't try. I just I just powered off my phone. Okay, I'll take a look and see. I may have to grab my tablet. But if you did, I'll see what it is, and we can probably even do a private session. Okay? Hey, Soul Chef Antonia, welcome, welcome. You've been here before. Okay, I'm trying to start people as I go. Don't try. I haven't gotten to the bottom yet, but I don't see a question yet from you. I wonder, I have you start. You know, I need to get rolling because so far I've started 15 people. Oh, yes. Listen, guys, I love bright colors. I love colorful shirts. Anything that's like tie-dye or it has all the colors of the I love it. I just always have and always will. But what's interesting, I typically don't like a standalone bright color. Like if I were to wear a yellow, just a yellow shirt, it's like, I'm not sure. But if it's multicolored, I'm all for it. Let's see. Oh, okay. I just turned my phone off. I'm a okay, Soul Chef. I have you start. I know they are bright of the atmosphere. Okay, I have you start. And thank you for your donation. Don't try. Okay. All righty. So I have 17 people start, and I think I got everyone. So questions are now closed. So I'm going to try my best to get through to everyone. I have Jackie, Thandika, Sunshine, Venus, Aditi, Violets for Roses, Shining Love Light Truth, Jazz Aquacade, Mia Dragon, Sweet Fairyish, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Poirot Forever, Jazz and Two Age, Wonder Grant, L, Soul Chef Antonia, and Don't Try I'm Protected. If I missed you, please let me know, but I think I have everyone. Okay, let me just make sure. Um, okay, GMCM, I have you start as well. Huh. Let me just grab my tablet because I know you've given me a donation. So let me see, because I would hate to give you you've given a donation and then I have to give you just like a minute read. So just hold on, guys, 1 second. Just let me grab my tablet. Let me check something. Oh, do I have? No, Cash App is not on that. Darn it. Okay, I'll get started. I'll get to you. And if when I check Cash App, guys, don't try or GMCM. Yeah, we'll figure it out afterwards. Okay, I have 18 start. I just missed. Oh gosh. This is a lot of work. Trying to say hello. And Anna, right. Hey Anna. I just want to say hello to you too. All right, I'll get started. So, where's Don't Try? I'm gonna jump in, guys. I know others came in before Don't Try and GMCM, but since they gave a donation, I want to go ahead and get them read first, if you don't mind. Okay. And I'll try my best to get through to everyone today. Okay. Don't Try, I Am Protected. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Just all right. Don't try. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Don't Try, I Am Protected this morning? She just wants a general read. Don't try. I don't know if you feel this, but what I heard in my head was it went on, it started off as you are very happy, and then it switched from happy to lucky, which is interesting. I don't know if you feel that way, because in my body, I it doesn't feel like you are lucky. It feels like there is, okay, what's going on? What's going on with don't try? Have there been a situation or situations that you have been okay, don't try. Thank you. Have you hmm, what I'm feeling is like there's been a situation or situation that you've been in, and it could have gone bad, but it didn't. It's like something, someone, and when I say something, I mean energy, maybe an ancestor, um, pulled you, saved you, intercepted, whatever, but you may not feel that. It feels like you're feeling, well, why is this keep happening to me, right? But even though, oh, I'm getting chills, even though whatever the situation is that has happened or is happening to you is happening, the full brunt, not blunt, the full brunt of what it could be is being like, before it gets that bad, energy, an ancestor, okay, comes in and shields, intercepts any further harm or not really harm. Harm is not the word. Well, I guess for you, you may think it's harm, but harm is not, like, not physical harm, but the emotional drain, frustration that could potentially happen based on the situation. It's being blocked. So they're reminding you that you are lucky. No matter what is coming your way, see that. Look at the situation and realize, like, they just put into my head, have hey Viviani, sometimes you're driving your car and somebody just jumps out in front of you, and it could have been an accident, but somehow in that quick second or millisecond of a moment, you realize and you stopped. That is what they are trying to say. Before the impact, you are being shielded from the impact of the full impact of what could have been. Yes, in that moment of that potential accident, the scare, the panic, the, oh my god, we throw cuss words out there, when somebody does something ridiculous. But even though that you went through that feeling, the total impact of maybe a crash didn't occur, because you are protected, you are watched over, right? So they're reminding you, whatever the situation or situations are that is going on, you are lucky. Embrace it. Know that you're taken care of. No matter what is thrown your way, you're taken care of, you're watched over. And I just felt like somebody wrapped their arms around me from behind me. All right? Is that the message for don't try? Is there anything else you want to add for don't try, Spirit? I feel as if someone is saying, wipe those tears, or they're wiping your tears, or it could also be that you're holding the emotions back, and they're asking you, they're encouraging you to release it, because whoever this is that's with you, that's giving you that embrace, is there to wipe it away, right? So as the tears flow, remember, it's a release. It's a release of all the emotions that's built up in that bubble that's just waiting to explode. So they're saying it's okay. We're here on earth. You know, all limbs intact. I don't know your health, but hopefully, even if you are not 100% healthy, you're still living, you're still breathing, you're still able to move. And I think that is where they're reminding you to be happy about as well. Nothing else matters, right? Because everything on the outside comes and goes. It comes and goes. But how you feel within is what really matters, and what helps propel. It helps propel you, is what they're saying. So they're asking you to shift your focus and embrace being happy, and embrace knowing that you are lucky because you are protected. All right. And I hope that helps, and I hope it makes sense for whatever the question it is that you have, that you may not have put in there. Don't try and protect it. But yeah, that's the message for you. Okay. All the best, dear. All right. So I'm gonna unstart. Don't try. Okay, MCM, you didn't have a question. Okay, but thank you. Thank you, Don't Try, for your donation. And thank you again, GMCM. Okay, let's jump into back to the top. Okay, so we have Jackie B. Christine, I have you start because you're just asking for an angel read. So I probably would just pull an angel card if I have time for you. Okay, you're welcome. Don't try. Jackie, any messages from my spirit guides to make the best out of July 2026? High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Jackie B for July? What guidance do you have for Jackie B? For the month of July. I want to tell Jackie B. I guess this is a theme. And I told my guides that whatever I hear, I am going to say, even if my mind may think, oh, that's not it. No. I did that last week, and the person asked a question, so I'm also gonna tell the person what I got last week that I didn't say to them. But Jackie, what I felt and heard was the month of July, just be happy. Just enjoy every moment of whatever it is. I just felt like when I opened my eyes and read your question to make the best out of July, my heart area lit up. It felt like my heart was saying, I'm free. Be free. Don't set any, we all have goals, right? But don't put all these constraints. Oh, I got to do this. 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 Oh, I want to make sure I do this. The word just came. Be spontaneous. That's the word. Be spontaneous, and let your heart just enjoy everything. Because that's how my heart felt, my chest area. It just felt light and happy. I feel your guides just said it's not always about work, 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 you know. And whether that is your regular 9 to 5 or, what you do here on YouTube, they're wanting you. And I feel like they're wanting just to stop and enjoy family, friends, nature, the clouds in the sky, even if there's no clouds, just, or no huge clouds, I should say, because there's always some little cloud floating by. Stop and stargaze. Um, Admiring the different hues in the sky, the simple things. Yeah, that's what they're saying for you, Jackie, to make the best out of July and onwards. You know, anything else you wanna tell Jackie, Spirit? One of your guides made me feel, Jackie, like as if you're a little like a busybody, you know, um, and you have to. I don't know. This is what I kind of saw. It's like you have these little things, and you're like, okay, I got to do this, and I did this. Okay, now I got to do that. So it's like maybe you're trying to replace. You did something, so now it's like, oh, I have this free time, and I have to do something else. Jackie says, I am a busy. That's what your guide made me feel like you were a busybody because I kept seeing you in that short clip that they showed me. You were like, okay, well, here's this, and I got to do this, and then here's this, and here's this, and they're like, no, they're wanting you to pause. Hey, Silk Steel Kitchen Witchery. Nope, you are not. You're not late. You're not too late. You're right on time. Um, all right. Yeah, that's the message for you, Jackie. Just enjoy whatever it is, and enjoy. Yes. Thanks for your question, Jackie. All right. Thandika. So we have Thandika, then Sunshine, and Venus. So Thandika, you here? Thandika, Sunshine, and or Venus. Oh my gosh, Juanita, this is funny. Do you need a lazy, relaxed lesson? Okay, Thandika. Oh my goodness. All right, Silk Steel Kitchen Witchery. I have you start. I'm not sure if I'll get to you, but I do have you start, okay? I'll try my best. Okay, let's go back to Thandika. So Thandika, Sunshine, and then Venus Pisces. Okay, Thandika, yes. Oh, that might have been an accident. Okay, I'll get back to that, but that might have been an accident. You're welcome, Silk Steel Kitchen Witchery. Okay, Thandika, hello. What's coming towards me next week? Okay, high vibrational beings of love and light. Thandika would like to know what's coming towards her next week. What guidance do we have for Thandika? Thandika, are you in a are you in, and I see you, no, that's sun rising. Okay. Are you in a relationship? Are you looking for a partner, a friend, you know, whatever you're looking for? Are you looking? If Or are you in a situation? And I'll just, oh, and I'll see if I can. But I do, ooh, a DT. I think it might have been an accident. So, Poirot, you might be able to if you can, because I don't see her. A DT. Let's see. Let me make sure. I see a DT, Venus. Well, that was earlier. I don't see her now, but I do see her. I did see her earlier. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I drifted off a little bit. Thandika. Complicated. Okay. Okay. It's complicated. The reason why I asked that is because I heard love. So I don't know. Let me see. Let me say before I say I don't know. But love is coming your way. And what's interesting is when I heard the word love, they reminded me that love can come from many different ways and different people. It might not necessarily be a romantic love. It could be a friend that's maybe doing something that they've never done, and you're like, oh, and not necessarily romantic, but they do something that kind of like maybe they've never done or they've done it in the past and now they've decided to, oh, you know what, Thandika is a really cool friend or a cool person, let me just do something nice, this nice gesture for her. All right, but that's what I get that's coming for you, so you're gonna have to come back and tell me. Okay, thank you, Violet. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am guided to pick a color for you, Thandika. So let's see. Yeah, for some reason I heard pick a color. So I have two color decks here. So I should have asked if it's this deck or the other one. And they're showing me pink. And I don't know if it's because I associate pink with love or that's them showing me the pink prism card. But let's see. What message do we have for Thandika in the cards, Spirit? Okay. Is this a message for Thandika or should I shuffle again? Shuffle? Okay. Please let me know when to stop. Okay. Should I pick from the top or the bottom for Thandika? Oh. You know what's interesting? Okay, so the color I got for you, it wasn't pink, but it's the color peach. I don't know if you like the fruit peach or you just like the peach color, but what's interesting is the seed of and that my eyes was drawn to that immediately over the color peach. The seed of the peach looks like there's a stone called the desert. Ouch! Shoot. It's called the desert rose stone. And this looks exactly, I have it in my room. This looks, the seed looks exactly like the desert rose. Have you ever seen, or you do like peaches? Okay. Have you ever seen the desert rose stone, Thandika? Yes. And that, I saw that too, Juanita. The pink around the seed. And also, if you notice, Thandika used pink. Hey, I don't know if there's other colors, but the pink. Hey, so the color peach is asking you to inhale a breath of life, right? Let's see, card number 19. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density especially in the lungs and chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Allow peach colored sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs. But I would, let me grab the stone real quick because it's literally, I just have to walk right here. So let me grab the stone. Okay, I'm back. So this is the stone that's called the desert rose. Looks like a little ship, right? But what I love is the way it forms, right? And if you look at it, and there is the seed of the peach. So what I would suggest, Thandika, is to look up the properties of the stone desert rose. I'll drop it in the chat because there's a reason why in the peach card that stood out. And once you find the spiritual properties of it, see what resonates with you. And even if you do not have the desert rose stone, you can call in the properties, the energies of the desert rose stone to work with you. All right. I'm wondering if the person is going to bring you roses. Interesting. But that's what's coming for you next week, Thandika. So come back and let us know. And invite the color peach in as well. All right. I hope that helps and it makes some sense to you, Thandika. All the best. Okay. We're praying that, love in whichever way, shape, or form comes in. Maybe the complicated situation may take a turn for the best. We never know. Okay. All right. Thank you, Thandika. Sunshine. Sunshine Venus Denaditi. You know what, guys? I turned my phone off and now I don't even know the time. To keep track of the time. Okay, Sunshine is here. Okay, thank you, Sunshine. That was quick. Yes. May I please have a general reading for the near future? Thank you. Okay. We release Thandika's energy. High vibrational beings of love and light. Sunshine will like a general message for the near future. What guidance do we have for Sunshine for the near future? Mm. Uh, Sunshine. So what's interesting, as I was trying to get your message, Rihanna's song popped in my head, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. And I was like, okay, sunshine, shine bright like a diamond. But then they started to play the first line. Well, maybe it's the first two lines. Bright lights, what a beautiful scene. I choose to be happy. And that's where they stop. I choose to be happy. I'm getting quite a lot of like little pockets of phrases. Oh goodness. But it's like flashing so fast. But I want to say, because of the line of the song that they played in my head, um, Rihanna is talking about diamonds. Your name is sunshine. The sun shines and it's very bright on a beautiful sunny day. The fact that you're saying, I choose to be happy, I feel like the message is no matter what situation you are in, maybe you're supposed to go out with the girlfriends and they cancel for whatever reason. That doesn't mean that you can't find something to do by yourself. You have the choice. You can choose to sit and be either angry, maybe not angry at that situation, but you can choose to be angry. You can choose to be sad because maybe you really wanted to go out, you want to hang with the girls, and now they canceled. But you have a choice. And the choice is that you can either find something else to do by yourself, you know, and what Spirit is saying is that we have this in my head is like, we're so programmed to think that we can do things by ourselves. Like you can't go to the movies, or we don't want to go to the movies by ourselves because how would that look? We don't want to do solo things, right? But getting comfortable with you is you choosing to be happy. Going on that date by yourself, go to have dinner. Do not even worrying about what others are thinking of you, right? And I just heard, she can invite her ancestors. We'll be there with her. We'll sit with her and eat. Now, you may not see them, but the energy is there with you, coaching you on. Well, not coach, cheering you on. Because when we get comfortable with us, with ourselves, with who we truly are, doing things by ourselves, whether it's going out, make sure by yourself, safety measures, protect yourself, going to dinner by yourself, going to the movies by yourself. That's joy, that's happiness, right? And that's what Spirit is saying for you. I choose to be happy. So you choose what you want for you every day in the moment. Maybe I don't know if you're married, have a partner or whatever. And if you do, and let's say they didn't do something that you like, you can choose to be upset with them. Or you can say, you know what? I can do that myself. Why am I getting upset? Because they had the choice and they choose that they weren't going to do something. Maybe they thought of how you would feel, maybe they didn't. But then on the other hand, you, the recipient, can choose how you respond to whatever it is. And Spirit is asking you to choose. Oh, you're single as a Pringle. Join the Single as a Pringle club. I'm right there with you, single as a Pringle. But what they are saying is getting what I feel, and you may feel differently, based on what I feel is what they're saying is choosing you. Choosing you. That's the message. Choosing you. And by choosing you, you choose to be happy. All right, sunshine. I'm gonna ask them if they want me to pull a card for you real quickly. You need a card for. I'm just gonna pull. I don't feel like I have to, but I'm just gonna pull a color card for you. What's the message in a card for an additional message for Sunshine Spirit? Is this a message for Sunshine? And if it is, top or bottom of the deck? Strength. You have the strength in you. So don't ever feel that you need, I mean, I don't want to say that you don't need, because we all need somebody, we need a friend sometimes to communicate with whatever. But you have what it takes within you. And even if you feel like you don't want to go out by yourself, call in your guides, call in your ancestors. Hey, come go. Sunshine, let me ask you a question. By chance, is your mother on the other, or grandmother on the other side? Because as I was saying, calling your guides, I quickly heard calling your mother. Maybe she's not. If she isn't, you can invite her to dinner with you. Because it's very interesting that I heard calling your mother. Or both grandmas. Okay. Yeah. Call them in to go with you. All right. And even on your walks, if you walk in the park, call them in to go with you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sunshine. And I hope that helped. Okay. So we have Venus, Aditi, Violet for roses, then Shining Love Light. Okay. And I know Venus is here. So Venus ask. So we said Venus, Aditi. I saw Aditi, Shining Love Light. And then, yeah, Venus, Aditi, Violets for roses, and Shining Love Light. Okay. Violets is here, Venus is here, and I saw Aditi earlier. Yeah. Okay. And okay, great. Venus, what does my guides need me to know for July? Thank you. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do you have for Venus for the month of July? What guidance do we have for Venus? Okay, I missed that. I didn't catch what you said. My heart. Interesting, Venus. I'm gonna see if I'll get anything else, because I got something and it was real quickly, and then all of a sudden I said to myself, "Stop listening with my head and listen with my." No, not stop listen. Stop listening with my head. I'm going to listen with my heart. Interesting. Listen with your heart. Listening with your heart gives you a sense of the true intentions of whomever you're communicating with. Your heart, they're saying that the heart knows and feels, right? Because in a sense, the communication is like a heart to heart, even though you're not going into that person's energy. So what they're showing me is that when you communicate with others and you use your heart, the heart tells you if it's not good or maybe yeah. Because if the heart feels a form of uncomfortableness, or the heart can sense the true intentions. I'm gonna have to take this on myself. The heart will shrivel up. Well, I mean, close up. The heart will close, not shrivel up. The heart will close. And I said shrivel up because what they showed me was like a flower shriveling up, right? So the heart will close in a sense to protect. all of a sudden now I'm seeing this bright, bright yellow light. Okay, what is this yellow light? What is that for Venus? It's a guardian. Hmm. Okay. Hold on, let me ask my pendulum something, Venus. Okay, Jazz, thank you for letting me know you're here. High vibrational beings of love and light. You just showed me this very bright yellow light for Venus. And I heard it's a guardian angel. Can you clarify for me so that I am sure I am relaying what you are asking? Is this bright yellow light a guardian for Venus? Is okay, wait, hold up. Oh, I'm sorry. This bright yellow light that came into my third eye, is this a guardian for Venus Pisces? Hmm. Is this okay? Is this okay? I initially heard guardian angel. So is this bright yellow light? Okay, so it's not a your guardian angel. Okay, thank you. It is a guardian for Venus, this bright yellow light. Huh. Okay, thank you. Does this this being, this of light that's a guardian for Venus, Pisces, do you have a message for Venus? Let me open my heart. Oh, is there a message for Venus? Venus, I don't know what's going on with you, but this guide. It's a bright yellow being. It's one of your guardians. It's not your guardian angel. And when I ask what the message is, the message I'm hearing is to follow your heart. So whatever it is, and it's very interesting. The message I got in the beginning was about um, listening with your heart. And here's the guardian, follow your heart. So whatever it is you're working on or you're doing, listen and follow what your heart feels. And in the moment, last year I seen gold yellow flowing in my backyard. The past couple of days I've been wondering what that was. Yes, it is this, and it kind of flickers, but it's a slow flick. It's not like a flat, it's a very slow flicker, and it's very bright yellow. So it very bright. Um, but the voice sounded, or what I heard in my head sounded masculine. But follow your heart. It's a guardian of yours. So what you can do, Venus, is you can call in that guardian, that yellow, goldeny kind of light, and ask the name. They'll tell you their name if they have a name, or if it's a name that you can pronounce or remember. And they'll give you more. Because this presence came in very like, it was like boom in my third eye. All right. So thank you for your question, Venus. And thanks for letting me know that you saw something. You saw this being last year. Okay. All right. DT, Violets for Roses, Shining Love, Light, Truth, and then Jazz Aquacade. Oh, Jazz. Okay. A DT. Please, Aditi. Aditi, are you here? Okay, Jazz is here. Aditi, are you here? It's been a while since I seen you. Okay, Jazz is here. I know Shining Love Light and Violets for Roses said they were here. Aditi didn't come back and say she was here yet. So what I'm gonna do, Aditi, I'm not. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so I'm not going to unstar Aditi. I'm gonna get her question, but since Violets for Roses is here, I'm gonna do Violets for Roses. If Aditi says she's here, then I'll do her, then Shining Love, and then Jazz. Okay. Okay. Violets for Roses. What does my spirit guides want me to know at this moment? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Violets for Roses. Stephanie is asking, what do you want her to know in this moment? What do you want Stephanie to know in this moment? Stephanie, I hope this makes sense to you. Because what's interesting, what the heck was that? What's interesting is I heard and felt. I heard heartbeat, but but right as I heard heartbeat, I also heard the sound of drums, like somebody hit a drum. And in my head, I was like, heartbeat drums. But it was literally the word heartbeat and then the sound of drums. You know those big drums, and then they have the person may just have one of the little ponga thingies, and then they'll do boom. I'm trying to get the connection. Heartbeat drums. What is this for Stephanie? Okay. What is the message for Stephanie, Spirit? I just heard awakening. Oh, interesting that I just opened my eyes. Okay, Aditi, I see you. I'll get you next, and then Shining Love Thy Truth. You okay? I do. Let's see what you said. I do enjoy it, but I don't play the drums. And what's interesting? Okay, Aditi, my eyes were closed, and you said Thunderheart Awakening, and after that, I heard the word awakening. What? The drum was very powerful because I can feel the sound of the drum vibrating in my heart space. It's very powerful. Okay. Is that all you want Stephanie to know? Or is there more? Any additional guidance for Stephanie? Two things, Stephanie. Trust and don't be afraid. That's from your team. And what I will add from me, not from them, is, no matter what we are encouraged, what we are going through or we are feeling, if you feel fear coming in, you can always sit to your team. And I always put in for me, I always say, my high vibrational team of love and light, right? And I ask them, is this you? Show me a sign. Let me feel something, and this is you. So then, okay, if you feel fear trickling in, you get the confirmation, then you can relax, you know? Oh, yeah, and I'm getting chills now. It was there's some sort of heart awakening that's going on for you. And yeah, they're asking you to trust. Um, and along with trusting is not being afraid, right? Oh, this wasn't just, I'm sorry, this wasn't Stephanie. This was peace, please. Yes, you felt it too powerful. Yeah, it was huh. Okay. I've been having some difficulties trust. Oh, okay. Makes sense. It makes sense. And maybe because, a lot of what's going on is for us in human form, it's like, hey, what's that? You know, what's this weird feeling? I don't know what that is. Is that ask, ask your team. Is it you guides? Is this you? Is this feeling I'm feeling? And feel it within the heart. What does your heart tells you? All right. I think you're picking up on drums because oh, it's a beautiful message because it was just this one drum. And it's not, when I say drum, think of like if you ever watch like wow, I just raised my hand and I felt this energy lift up from my hands. I felt it all in my ear, Stephanie. There wasn't any sound. I could just feel whatever lift up. But the drums, if you ever watch any like ancestral videos where they're playing, beating the drums, there's this one specific drum. And I can see the, whether it's cow skin or whatever skin they put over it, I can see it. And the strength, the depth, it's beautiful. It's like, for me, that is making me feel strength. I feel strong, I feel confident, I feel powerful when I replay it in my head. All right. So that's a beautiful message, Stephanie. Let me see something. Amazing heartline. Oh, I think it was 4 days. Yeah, and Jan, I heard a lot of. I think you did say your name was Jan, didn't you? If you didn't, I'm sorry for calling you someone else. I had an amazing energy shift. I feel like I'm on another planet. I'm a different person. It's amazing. My heart is not. Yes, it's a different feeling. You wake up. Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. You wake up feeling just extra light, extra. I'm not saying like I'm walking around happy glee all day long, but there's a difference. You see, I know what you meant. You see and feel things a little differently. But I am glad, Violets for Roses, you said you feel energies. Yeah, yeah. But that's the message I have for you. So all the best. Okay. Aditi, I know you are here and you're just a few little behind. So let's see. You're welcome, Stephanie. You're welcome. Please, Aditi asks for her guides. Please show me specific areas of my life, career, relationship, spirituality, or something else where I am abandoning my own path due to pressure from family, society, external expectations. Okay. Okay, what was that? Who was that? Okay. I just saw an image in my head, Aditi. And as I said, I promise Spirit that whatever I get, even if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to say what it is. Okay, I'm going to draw it real quick. And I'm going to try to get to everyone. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to try to get to everyone. Okay, I'm going to draw it. Okay. I just saw me hide Aditi's comment. Aditi, I just saw, I mean, this was a little wider. It was a little, yeah, wrong. I'm not the best. I'm not an artist, guys. So don't chuckle at my drawing. Okay. I saw an image. To me, it looked like someone, right? There wasn't any features. And if you think of Casper the Ghost, hey, Carl, how are you? Um, yes. If you think of Casper the Ghost, think of Casper, that light cloudy blue, you can see through kind of color. But this is what popped in. No facial features, no anything. And I asked, well, who's that? And immediately, what popped into my head as what, even though I didn't see all the features, the energy or being that popped into my thought was Lord Ganesha. Okay. Oh, well, no, yes. Lord Ganesha popped into my head immediately. And I have a card with Lord Ganesha. And when they're showing you him sitting, removing the trunk or whatever else, the hands, if you just think of the body, right? The head and the body sitting, no legs, no arms, no anything. That drawing could be him. But I'm telling you, it's Lord Ganesh because that's who popped into my head. It may be something totally different to you, but that's what I got. And I'm trying now to see what Lord Ganesha wants you to do. Why he popped in as this light, very, very light, powdery blue, transparent image. Okay. Oh, he is saying traditions. And his message about traditions, it, I'm trying to find the 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 right way to say this because it can be very you know it, what he's saying is that we you there's a lot of traditions that were put in place that are no, they're not valid, right? They're just traditions. It's how whoever knew. um and what they learned, they passed on and they passed on and they passed on and they passed on. And we feel that based on how we were raised, we have to uphold, um, practice, continue those things. But his message for you is that it's okay to find your own path. It's okay to um, not necessarily walk away from traditions because there's some value in some of the traditions, but tilt, tilt a little bit so that you are not going down the trail that doesn't lead you anywhere. If for lack of a better term, you have your own calling, you have your own road, your own path to take. So I feel like he's saying, because it's interesting that even though he's saying this, and what I'm feeling is that kind of sort of maybe that he also didn't have what I'm feeling, and this is just what I'm feeling. You may feel differently. It's kind of that, like, maybe he didn't have a choice, you know? So he's asking you to choose what makes you feel good. Choose what's right for you. Follow your heart. There's a lot of folks who, think that, what we do here is like, oh my gosh, what are they doing, kind of thing, right? But deep down inside, they know what they too are experiencing, but because of traditions, they are blocking it. They don't want to feel secluded, like they're going to be outcasted. And I think that is where the strength comes in, because you are choosing you. You are choosing what you feel, you know. You are choosing what's right for you. It doesn't have to be disrespectful, you know. Allowing your heart to be free as opposed to caged. Okay. All right. Is that it for Aditi, Lord Ganesha? And I keep hearing a flute playing in my that wooden flute. I keep hearing a wooden flute playing. I don't know the song because it's not in English. What is that? It's a song of peace, Aditi. Whatever this flute sound is, it's very calming. But it's in, to me, it's in Hindi. Even though I'm not hearing the words, the, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, what did Aditi say? Yes, he is the remover of obstacles. Yes, he is. It was interesting when he came in. It wasn't, oh, well, the image that came in, you know, didn't have the trunk. But he immediately popped in my head. Yes. Yes. Born to do the things. Yeah. uh, Find what works for you, right? Find what works for you. Slowly, um, to avoid less conflict. But I feel you have the support. Yeah. Before my brother died, I didn't know um that he also had some abilities until one time I was talking with him, and he told me about a scenario, and he said, yeah, I just brushed it off. I just was like, I just brushed it off. um and then when he transitioned, and Sun Psychic Gene did a reading for me, he told Sun Psychic Gene, he said he wished he had listened to the things that I was talking about. He said, because now that he's on that side, he realizes what he had. All right. So everyone goes through their own thing. It's up to them to accept or be open to what they're seeing, feeling, hearing, Aditi, but you do what's best for you. Okay. All right. All right. We did Stephanie already. Now we have Shining Love Light, Jazz Aquacade, and Mia Dragon. Oh, Lord. A lot of people. Oh, thank you. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Okay. Shining Love Light Truth. I know you're in here somewhere because you recently put a comment. Okay. I would be grateful for any messages, please. Energy. Shining Love Light. Okay, Mia Dragon, I see you're here. I'm gonna try to go to I'll see how much longer I can go. I'll let my team guide me on how much. If I feel like I'm drifting off, then I'll wrap up. But yeah. Okay. Shining Love Light Truth. I will be grateful for any messages, please. And any energy. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Charlotte, Shining Love Light Truth today? What do you want Shining Love Light Truth to know? Okay, hold on, let me take a sip. You know what's interesting, Charlotte? Okay, Elle, thank you. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You know what's interesting, Charlotte? I just took a sip, and yes, there's ice in my cup. But as I drank, I can feel it's the weirdest thing. I don't know how to describe it, but as the cold juice went down my esophagus, into my mouth, down my esophagus, down my chest, it literally felt like I can feel every particle. I don't know, I'm gonna say particle, but it's water and water flows, right? But it's like I can feel every bit of and the coldness of the water as it went down my chest and into my stomach. Ooh. I don't know. I'm trying to see if what that means. I drink cold stuff all the time, but in this moment is I felt as it went down, I felt everything as it moved down into my stomach. And even now, it's in my stomach, right below the rib cage area, the coldness is just like very amplified. And in my mind's eye, I saw a shining star. It just, literal, a star. It just popped in, yellow. And popped out. But it was in the shape of a star. What is this for Shining Love Light Truth? What is the message for Charlotte Spirit? I feel like there is because what they're making me feel, okay, so right below the rib cage area, that's like the solar plexus area, right? And the fact that the coldness was it was magnified so much in that space. There's something creative that's going on. That's because the other thing they made me feel was that right before I mentioned the star, or right as I mentioned the star, I felt the coldness rise back from my stomach area back up my chest. Charlotte, there's always something interesting with you. What is this? It's as if the energy, is that it? Is it connected? What is this for Charlotte? Charlotte, I'm going to have to go to a card for you. Let's see. Uh, Charlotte. I know you said you are going to work on eventually, Charlotte. Um going live. Have you gone live yet? If you haven't, I haven't gotten a notification, so I Oh, thank you, Jan. Let me see if I can do this. I think I have to. Oops! Oh God, I didn't mean to do that, Jan. Sorry, Charlotte. Yeah, the solar and my solar plexus is still very much. I can feel the coldness of my drink still in my solar plexus area. Oh, you're still in class? Okay. I'm just trying to see what Charlotte is saying. My descending grace is past my solar. Oh. I'm gonna pull a card. Yes, Jan, you are still on the you're still on the I'm on the list. I'm gonna try to get through to everyone I can. I'm just gonna let spirit guide me. Okay. Okay. All right. But there's something with that star, because that star popped in and it was shining bright. Maybe good things, I guess. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull from the angel just to see. All right. Because they're not telling me. Now I see I'm going to pull a card and my whole body is chilling up. Okay. What's the message for shining love, light, truth, spirit? High vibrational beings of love and light. What's the message for Charlotte? Is this the message for Charlotte or should I shuffle again? Top or bottom of the deck? Ooh. You have so this is a female archangel because the Archei's. Oh, and it's the number one. Archei Faith. Oh my God. So and I did call in Archangel Faith this morning. Well, I always call her in. You have Archangel Faith or Archei Faith, and she's asking you to lead with confidence. Lead with confidence. How did my ears are vibrating your energy, my girl, or is my peeps saying you are? Yeah, because they're not telling me. But as I know you're still in class. But lead with confidence. You have what it takes. You have it already. Everyone in this chat, you're here, whether you're with me or you're in others' chat or you're practicing or whatever you're doing, right? You already have it in you. So be confident. And that's probably why the solar plexus kept like, it's still cold, Charlotte. It's still, yeah. I feel like they're asking you. That lead with confidence is you are ready. Stop doubting yourself. Take the leap. Take the step. And she's Archangel number 1. And the angel message from her says, I am helping you to demystify all negative perceptions so you can know yourself as the conscious creator of your life and rise. Solar plexus, creative area. You are the conscious creator of your life and rise. Wow. And this is the deck, by the way, if anyone has the deck and they wanted to like read the card. Yeah. So that's the message for you, Charlotte. That's beautiful. Yeah. Archangel Faith. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Jazz. We have Jazz, Mia Dragon, Sweet Fairy-ish, and then Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Jazz, Aquacade, Mia Dragon, Sweet Fairy-ish, and then Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Okay, let's scroll up, see if I think Jazz said she was here earlier. I think I saw her. It's been a while ago. Okay, Sweet Fairy-ish is here. Okay, I'm going to jump to Sweet Fairy-ish, and then I'll come back to Jazz, okay? Sweet Fairy-ish asks, and I'm doing this, guys, just so that I can get as many in. If I sit and wait, then So, Sweet Fairy-ish, hello, I would be grateful for a message from my guides, my guides regarding why I feel triggered by my maternal grandmother, please. There's a reason they're making me say guards as opposed to guides. Okay. I would be grateful for a message from my guides regarding why I feel triggered by my maternal grandmother, please. Okay. Okay, Jazz, you'll go next, okay? Okay, let's see. High vibrational beings of love and light, can we offer... Ooh. Can we offer guidance to Sweet Fairy-ish as to why she feels triggered by her maternal grandmother? Okay, I'm going to tell you what I saw first, and then I'm going to go back in. Okay. Immediately when I closed my eyes and started asking your question, Sweet Fairy-ish, I saw this pink line, this pink light drop down in front of me. And right as I'm getting to see what that light was, a second one dropped down in front of me. So now and then it faded out. Okay. So now we have these 2 lines of pink energy. For me, the way they dropped in, it wasn't like a slow transition in. It dropped in like a what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that one's deck. I don't know which one it is. Where the guy or the person in the card is standing, but then you have these wands in front of him. So the way they dropped in, to me, it felt like a barrier, one barrier, two barriers, right? But the fact that it was pink is what's interesting to me. Okay, the pink, I'm making sure I get this right. Is this, let me just double check before I give you, I'm just going to double check what I'm getting first before I say what it is, because I want to be 100% sure. Vibrational beings of love and light. The message I'm getting in my head is that okay, okay. My pendulum confirmed. Sweet fairyish. The pink, because it's pink, it signifies love. But you ever, you know how they say if you love somebody, you let them go instead of loving them and you're in pain? So these are love barriers that is coming up as a protection. And it seems like they've been put up to avoid being hurt. I know it sounds weird and it's contradicting itself. Oh, it's like you have put up, and I'm making sure it's you. You I'm trying to find the best way to explain this. It's like you love somebody so much that the love hurt. So these, and interesting, I just looked at your thumbnail here, and it's, you have two different shades of pink. But you see the color pink that today is, that is the color of the barriers that dropped in. So I don't know, and maybe you can get a past life reading on this, because it feels like it could be something within the soul that is being brought up, or that has been brought up and continues to be brought up for you to, I heard resign, let go. They said resign, something for you to resign. So I'm gonna use their word, right? Whatever this is that caused you to put up this pink barrier, I'm not getting what may have caused it. Okay, let me try to settle in a little bit more to this. Spirit, can you offer a little bit more guidance on this for sweet fairyish? It's like you've put her in jail. Because every time I hear the energy dropping, it sounds, I have not been to jail. But when I watch shows where they show you jail scenes, when you close, when they close the jail doors, when they slam the gate, that how it sounds. That's literally as the energy drops in. That's how it sounds. It sounds like a prison gate slamming. Um, so there's something you've put up this barrier, and maybe you put it up out of love so that you can try to deal with her, but This is very interesting because I have not gone into their energy because I was focusing more on you. But on that person, Spirit just gave me a quick look, a quick feel on the other side of the barrier. And it might not be shown, but internally, it's like they are wondering why you can't get along, why you can't, why both of you all. It was a real quick. So both of you all are on these sides of the barrier. And I don't know, I would say get a past life reading on this. Actually, you know what? I do have this deck. Let me see what this says. This is a past life energy deck. Let me see if I can get something because I'm not. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Can we share with Sweet Fairy what energy she may have brought in with her that needs to be resigned, that she's asking to let go of? Oh yeah, they want you to let go of it because I'm here burping. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Why did Sweet Fairyish put up these love bars? Okay. Is this the message for Sweet Fairyish regarding her grandmother? Top bottom of the deck, Spirit. This is very interesting. And so this is my past life energy deck, and it talks about wealth, abundance, and entitlement, right? That is the energy. And what's interesting on this side here, you have this kind of like pinkish, it's a waterfall, it looks like, but it kind of looks like the energy that dropped in when I closed my eyes. But that's a waterfall. Let's see, number 2, and it's a number 2 card. What does this say? Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to read this and you take with it what resonates. You have led a number of lifetimes where money was not a problem for you. You may have even been a titled person, such as a lord or a lady, baron or baroness, or even a king or queen. If recent times have not been as bountiful as you would like, this card is revealing greater fortune that's coming your way. A project you've been working on or an investment you've made is about to pay off. Okay, so this card is not near this other card that they're talking about. Let me see. This card was actually near resourcefulness. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Make me feel some Okay, it says, but if this card is near the reversal of fortune card, it could indicate a recent financial loss or limitation that has been especially hard to handle. Don't give up. This card is indicating that this is the perfect time to shift any patterns of financial limitations. It wasn't near that card, but it was near the resourcefulness card, right? It said this includes the inability to get or keep a job, if it was near that other card. If you are a nobleman or a person of leisure, you may be unaccustomed to working, and that pattern may be showing up now in a different way. You may even feel some old sense of entitlement that says you shouldn't have to work, so you resist and resent that necessity in this life. If this is the case, open your heart to the willingness to work at a career you enjoy. Your wealthy history will be reawakened. Hmm, this card is very interesting. But I also find it very intriguing that the pink is like the energy that dropped in. So I would say, what I would say, sweet fairy-ish, um, is to get a past life reading. Um, just and ask for the energy around you and this grandmother, right? And then once you get that, then you can decide, you can work on what it is. But whatever it is, they're ready for you to resign it. And as I said, they showed me a quick glimpse or made me feel a quick glimpse of her on the other side of that, those barriers. And they're making me feel like there's a lot of love to be found. And then maybe that's where the wealth and the resourcefulness come in, because they made me pull that card. But until you can figure out what it is you need to let go, there is a little bit of that energy is not able to come in, because on the other side of that wall, you have this grandmother who is also wondering, you know, what's going on. Why can't you why can't you all, not you, what is blocking, why it is you all can't mesh, why you can't work out whatever it is that's going on. So I will definitely suggest a past life reading with her. Okay. Yeah, and she feels interestingly, without me again going into her energy, this is just a glimpse that I got. She kind of feels the same way, you know? And maybe if you meditate, you ask your guides to help you let bygones be bygones. Maybe she blocked you from wealth in a different life. I don't know. Maybe she was a queen or something, and I don't know. I don't know. But there's a lot of those barriers because they're pink. It was put up with, there's a lot of love there, but there's something obstructing that love. Okay. Hey Kelly, all the best to your sweet fairies. And I hope it helps. I really hope it, the message helps. Or at least the glimpse that they showed me of her would help you to soften your heart a little bit. We all have somebody that triggers us. All right. Okay, Jazz. Good Lord, 1239. Jazz, me a dragon or Poirot if you're here. Jazz, does cousin Heather have any message for me? She passes away 3 years ago. And Jazz, I don't know if you were here earlier, but last Saturday you had asked me to read on two of your good friends, or maybe even your best friends. And after the reading, something really, a part of it really stuck with me because I didn't mention it to you. And I didn't mention it, and I'm going to be open with this because of fear kind of kicked in, right? And afterwards, I said, talk to my guides and the team, and I said, why was I so fearful to say what I got? And so I'm going to say, now your friends, when they came in, they made me feel that their passing was tragic. And when I got the tragic, I thought a car accident. And I was like, I'm not going to say a car accident on here, because it can bring up a lot of emotions. And especially if they die together. But what Spirit was telling me afterwards, my team was telling me afterwards, that's not a decision really for me to make, right? And I assumed that because they said that it was tragic, and the first thing came to my mind was a car accident, I assumed, and this is where we have to keep our thoughts out, that they died together in a car accident. So, and then later on in the chat, you had dropped something in explaining. So I just wanted to share that, because I know a lot of us get messages and sometimes we overthink, we let our minds come in and not follow what we're getting. And it's okay, even if it's not right, it's not correct, or it doesn't resonate with the person, it's okay to still say, yeah, to say what it is we got. Yeah, I saw that after, and I thought, oh, I assumed tragic when they made me feel tragic. Immediately, I assumed a car accident, right? But based on the reasons here, they were tragic, you know. I don't think they afterwards I really thought about that reading, and I don't it didn't feel like they were ready to go. So I did want to share that with you. They that's what I felt afterwards. They didn't feel like they were ready. And I think that's why they kept saying, making me feel it was tragic. All right. So I just felt, I hope that you came back today so I could have shared that with you. I didn't want to put it in the chat, the comments afterwards. So thank you for coming back so I could have shared that with you. Sometimes I feel that the in my head. No, they want to talk with you. And I know that their passing was recently. Well, when I say recently, it hasn't been 20 years. That's why I say recently. Okay. And I say that again just so that others know. Whenever you get, say it. Our mind is going to come in and play games on us, but tragic for one doesn't mean tragic for the other. But after I saw your comment, I was like, those were tragic. And I should have, that would have been a way for you to also validate, that they were there. Okay. All right. So let's see. Does my cousin Heather have any message for? Ooh, good for you, Jan. Woohoo! Congratulations. Okay. Heather. High vibrational beings of love and light. Jazz would like a message from her cousin Heather. Does Heather have a message for Jazz? Does Heather have a message for Jazz? And Heather, if you can show me anything that Jazz can identify, that would be great. Heather seems to be a gentle, um and here's why I say this: soft, not soft spoken, but yeah, because Heather comes in and she says to me, that was beautiful, because sometimes we need to know. And I feel like that message that she said was more so for me relaying to you what I did. And I don't know if she's kind of making me feel like, Jazz, the fact that I shared that part with you, and you don't have to answer, it it did something for you. I don't know if it gave you some sort of consolation. Um, but what she's making me feel is your heart. And even though you might not be crying, it's like your heart is, your heart feels at a bit at ease, and that's why I said console. It brought a sort of consolation hearing what I just said. Okay. Okay. Heather, do you have a message for Jazz? My hands and feet got extremely sweaty. I have them wrapped in my well, not them. I have my hands wrapped in my something, because all of a sudden it got extremely sweaty, and even my feet. Oh gosh. What is the message for Jazz, Heather? She's a very calm. Do you have oh, you're welcome, Jazz. Let's see, Jazz says, okay, no, Jazz says she's at peace. She feels extremely calm. So I would say yes. And the way she came in and she gave the first little message, for me, and she made me feel grateful. So for her sharing what she said, um, while this is also for you, it's also for me, Jazz. It was like an ode, a thank you for, not being um too scared to say something that I did not say last week. So I think that's what she is saying to me, but also to you. It feels like, say whatever you have to say to whomever you need to say it to. Even if you feel like you've missed an opportunity, you haven't missed the opportunity. You know, she's interesting. She's taking me back to or they're replaying in my head a scene from a movie I was watching this morning before I went live. And it was a girl and a guy, and the guy liked the girl. The girl was kind of like, she was looking for her soulmate or her perfect person. And as I am watching the show, I'm like, your perfect person is right in front of you. But they went around this whole hoopla thing. The guy never got an opportunity to say what he wanted to say to her. And then she went on a date with her perfect person, who really wasn't her perfect person. And in the end, they met back up together and found love. He was eventually able to say to her what he was feeling, how he felt about her, and then she said how she felt about him. So she's showing me that scene for a reason. I don't know if there is someone, an interest, or maybe a friend, a family member that you need to say something to, that you've been maybe like, I don't know how they're going to take it, I don't know how they feel, and then all the emotion drops in. But she's saying to seize the moment. Okay, seize the moment. And you asked, does she love or know how? Okay, you want to know if she's proud of you. Okay. The Jazz would like to know if you are proud of her. Every situation is an opportunity to learn. I feel like she's saying, even in the moments when you may feel like you failed, it's an opportunity to learn. So her answer to your question, if she's proud of you, is yes, because you are learning. All of a sudden, I felt a ring around the top of my head area, and it feels like overthinking. When you get into that overthinking bit. So stop overthinking it. Do you have a dog that you lost that may have crossed over, Jazz? Okay, I've been working on being grateful, gratitude. Just been looking for my soulmate, also looking. Okay. So it's interesting that she showed me that scene from this morning. And she's not saying to jump into things, get to know the person first, spend time, have, um, but yeah, don't be afraid to say whatever it is, even if it's inviting the person out for a snack, coffee, you know, um, do that. Okay, so I'm glad it makes. I'm not gonna put the name on. Goodness gracious, then I didn't realize the name was in there. Okay, you have been over. Yeah, so she's saying don't overthink. Don't overthink. And your question, yes, she's proud of you. Because as she said, even if you fall, you get up and you keep going. All right. So thank you for your question, Jazz. Okay. Mere Dragon, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny or Poirot. Good Lord, it's 12, almost 1 o'clock. Okay, let's see. Oh, the dog is with her. Okay. Yes, the dog is with her. She showed me the dog. And that's why I asked if you had a dog. So she's with the dog. Okay? You're welcome. Well, they are together. Just if you were wondering, she wanted to let you know that. Okay, so we have Mia Dragon, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Poirot or Jazz, and 2H. So whoever jumps in first. Let me see. Oh my God, guys, there's 10 more that start. I won't be able to get to everybody. So let's see who I'm going to call out the names, and whoever says they're here is who I'm going to read. Okay, guys, because it's almost 1 o'clock. So Mia Dragon, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Poirot Forever, Jazz, Wonder. I have Elle still, Soul Chef Antonia, Christine or Jan, Silk Steel Witch, Kitchen Witchery. Okay, so whoever tells me they're here, I'm going to answer. And then I'm going to wrap it up at 1, guys, because I'm starting to get a little tired. Oh, Jenny needed to go. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Peace, love. Okay, let me unstart Jenny. Okay. Mia Dragon, Poirot Forever, Jazz, Wonder Grant, L, Soul Shelf Antonia, Christine, or Silk Steel Kitchen Witchery. Wanda is here. Yay! Hey, Wanda. All right. So let's put up Wanda's question. Wanda, may I have a message for the month of July? Okay. Okay. And I know a lot of people have come on as well. So folks probably just left. And that's okay. It's we've been here almost 2 hours now. Yes, I got you, Wanda. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Wanda Grant for the month of July? Okay. Ooh. Okay, let me drink a little bit. What guidance do we have for Wanda? What do we want Wanda Grant to know that is of our highest good for the month of July? Wanda. Okay, Wanda, I think I'm going to start with a card for you. Okay, and I am going to go to Faces of Oshun. Okay, Mia Dragon, you are here. So I think, Mia Dragon, you'll be my last person for today. Yeah, okay. Wanda. Okay, Wanda, I'm going to tell you what I heard. The first thing I heard was reset. Okay. And I know last couple of times we've been reading, things are great, things felt great. So I don't know if reset, readjust. I don't know if something may have happened that's trying to take a toll on you. Spirit is asking you to, hey, reset. Don't invite that energy in. And even if it's there, that something is like, I don't know why car troubles popped in my head. Even if that, and that's just an example I'm going to give that popped in, hey, don't stress about it. Don't let it shift. Don't let it change, how you've been feeling for the last couple of reads with me. Okay. All right. Okay. What's the message we have for Wanda, Spirit, from the cards? What's the message for Wanda? Is this it for Wanda? Should I shuffle again? Top or bottom of the deck, Spirit? Okay. Interesting. The card that I pulled, because it kind of okay, I'm gonna show you the card. It says Oshun's tears, right? And it talks about grief, loss, heartbreak. And that's kind of like, remember I said I was feeling like, they're saying reset, readjust. And I talked about the car troubles. What is trying to, let's see what this says. Oshun 20. Oh, wow. Opened the book and landed on 25. Here's what the message says. Oh, goodness gracious. Oshun's tears. In my mourning, meaning you're crying your tears, I find the seeds of healing and transformation. Interesting. It says, Oshun's tears appears as a comforting presence during time of loss, grief, and emotional pain. She's not an energy to fear. Instead, she's a goddess to embrace as a sign that you have divine permission to grieve, to feel, and to heal. The vulture that accompanies her is a powerful symbol, reminding us that from death and loss come renewal and transformation. It's okay to not be okay. Whether you are mourning a relationship, a lost opportunity, or a part of yourself, your feelings are valid. Oshun's tears invite you to release those emotions as an essential part of the healing process. By embracing your sorrow and facing your grief head on, you allow space for the healing light to enter. The tears you shed are like rain that waters the seeds of renewal, ensuring that new growth and transformation will follow. Through those healing waters, you'll find the strength to rebuild and begin again. Out of pain often comes healing and a rebirth of the spirit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, what else? What do we want? Okay, they're telling me to tell you. I saw an image. It was quick. It was very quick. There wasn't any features. And on my right side, I saw an image, and it could be an ancestor, is what I'm feeling. And this ancestor had on, there was a white headpiece. Um, think of in the Muslim faith, you know how the woman wear the hijab and it covers the head, and then it comes, the mouth isn't covered, it's just the head. So when I saw this image, I saw the face wasn't there. It was like most time whenever I see hooded beings, there isn't any facial, it's just like a dark space, and then I can see the hood or whatever it is they have on. But this feels ancestral. And when I told you what I was getting before I read the card, this energy popped in, and I feel like they're there for support. I feel like they're watching the situation and helping. Hmm. But don't allow that. Oh, and here goes the leaky eye. Uh, I know what the card says, the message. And oh, you know what's interesting? Oh my gosh, and I'm getting chills. I just looked at this card. God, guys, I'm sorry. I know I blab a lot. I just look at the card, and if you look, okay, take it with the vulture, right? This image on this card, without the facial features, here is the white thing that I was seeing, right? That I call, think of a hijab, right? This is exactly without the facial features. You've been seeing him in dreams. Okay. I just noticed that. So that for me validates the being that I saw in my right on my right. And I saw it before I even pulled the card. So one, to go back and listen to the message. Whatever it is, know that whether it's your husband or an ancestor or what, that support is there. You're not alone. Okay? I couldn't see any features. I just saw the the um the white headpiece. And wow, wow, interesting. Maybe it is Oshun. Hmm, hold on. I love to do this. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. I come to you and asking about the energy that I saw in my vision for Wanda Grant. As I look at the card, the image on the card is almost similar to what I saw or who I saw. Can you let us know the energy that I saw in my vision? Is this Oshun that's coming in for Wanda to work with Wanda Grant? Is the image of the energy I saw in my vision? Was this Oshun coming in to work with Wanda? Okay, I see it started off as a no, but now it's switching and it's going heavy. I'm not, you can see my hand is still. Okay, the high vibrational energy of Oshun. Since my pendulum is saying that this is you that I saw in my vision coming to help Wanda, can you swing my pendulum a little heavier? Wow, wow, okay. Oh, wow. It's swinging so hard. I'm sorry. It looks like it's going in a circle, but it's not. It's because what's happening is as she swung it heavier, it started hitting against my finger. And my finger, oh wow. Wow. Wonder. If you want to take a screenshot of the image, here it is. But this is the deck is called Faces of Oshun, and you got Oshun's tears. So she is coming in to help you with whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. And if you can ask your husband, if you're a little uncomfortable, ask him to be your guide, your protector, as verify this part. Wow, all the best, Wanda. Okay. And whatever it is, don't let it hold you in that space, let it flow. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, I forgot who I said was going to be next. It was, oh, Jan. Jan. Thank you. Thank you, Wanda. Okay. Jan, are you still here? Thank you, Oshun. And my team. Silk Steel Kitchen Witchery. Are you still here? And that'll be it. Oh no, it was Mia Dragon. I'm sorry. It was Mia Dragon. Oh my gosh, Mia Dragon, I am so sorry. Okay, Mia Dragon. All right. I just had to scroll up and oh, you had to go. Okay, darn it. Since you did let me know you were here and you had to go, I'll do a quick I'll just see quickly Mia Dragon. So if you come back, you are the last read and then I'll wrap it up. Okay. Because I'll see what I can get real quickly. Sorry about that. Mia Dragon. Any messages from my loved ones, please? Mia Dragon was here before I pulled Wanda. She's asking for a message from her loved ones. Do we have any guidance for Mia Dragon? Do we want Mia Dragon to know? Okay, Mia Dragon, I know you can't answer, but I heard celebration. So, and it felt like there's a celebration that's coming up. I don't know if it's a family event. But that's what I heard. Celebration. So I don't know if I feel, well, I shouldn't say I don't know. Um, I feel like They're saying that to validate for you that they're here, or so they're doing the evidential mediumship thing. Okay, some sort of celebration. Okay, what do we want Mia Dragon to know? Mia Dragon can't answer, but what do you want her to know? Okay, we're going to pull a card for Mia Dragon. And then we'll wrap up. Oh. Mia Dragon, what do you want Mia Dragon to know? Celebration. In my upper right, Mia Dragon, I felt an energy, but they had on like a white dress, and it was long. It looked like it was a very long white dress. Had that kind of like hazy, cloudy look. It was a feminine energy. It was interesting. They came in and it felt like if they were looking onto me. Maybe. Do you see? Have you seen that, Mia Dragon? If you listen back to this, you can put it in the comments. Okay, let's see. What's the message for Mia Dragon? Is this the message for Mia Dragon, Spirit? Top or bottom of the deck. I got the generosity card, and this is the Lord Ganesha deck. And there you can see Lord Ganesha is feeding this mouse. Looks like a treat, a piece of cheese or something he's giving to the mouse. Generosity. I don't think it's telling you that you're not generous or anything like that. So I'm going to jump to it's card number 10, which boils down to be a 1. New beginnings. 10. Generosity. Compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. When you are generous in spirit, you take complete responsibility for your own life. Wow. Compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. Yeah, I'll leave it at that because you're not here to answer the questions that's popping in my head, Mia Dragon. So maybe next week, when I go live again, let me see. Today's the 27th. I'll actually be on tomorrow with Sun Psychic Jean at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And if not, when I host my next live, and you come back, maybe if I remember, we can chat about it. Okay. But that's it, everyone. It is 1:14, so we've gone 2 hours, almost 15 minutes. So I want to thank you all. Thank you for yes, Jackie, it goes by so fast. Thank you for joining me, for trusting me with your questions, and for giving the feedback, right? If I pass on your message, you let me know, hey, whatever. So thank you. I wish you all an amazing rest of your Saturday. If you're able to join tomorrow's live, please feel free. I'll be on at 12 p.m. Eastern time with Sun Psychic Jean. All right. And I will see you all. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Bye-bye.